Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lucas and welcome back to the show. Today we are back with MLB The Show and we are playing Road to the Show. A lot of shows. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to hop right into it, but first we got to meet our character. Now this year it's a little bit different because your Road to the Show guy is also called your ball player or something like that. You can go ahead and check up here that my guy is up here, and it's time to meet the one, the only, and the very gorgeous Gordon PORLOV. You can take a look at him, and obviously it's pretty clear that he doesn't look like the normal person. In fact, he isn't. He was born right next to a nuclear plant in Russia, and while that may have disformed his face just a little bit.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
It made him a very, very good baseball player. And because of that, he came from Russia over to America to make the MLB. And here we are. We're playing through his career. Again, don't really pay attention to the stats. Look, he's from Russia. He's a switch hitter, of course, because all the best players are.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You know, he is 6'1", 213 pounds. His face is absolutely beautiful. The nuclear plant may have given him special abilities, but one thing is for sure, he looks like a supervillain from an animated TV show. Another thing to know about him, he's cocky. However, he really wants to win. So if you're on his team and you're doing bad, he's going to tell you. And he's going to tell you who's doing bad. He's straight up, he's a straight shooter, and very cocky.
Beck shares his expectations with a former coach.
That's weird. Figured there would have been some kind of new thing to at least start it out. Talk about all this new stuff, but you're gonna start off with one of the old type formations. Also, former coach. What are we talking, like high school? Like high school, you know, it makes sense. I mean, 18-year-old, I guess, coming out of high school, but like, we talking like 9? Because I don't know. I don't really care about him. Have you been talking to any team, any particular team, Gordon? That's me. Not really, but I know what type of club I'd like to play for. Oh, also, he speaks perfect English with a perfect, strangely accurate English accent. He grew up his entire life in Russia too, so why the world, I mean, we may not know. It's probably something to do with the nuclear messing with his face, but I don't know. Well, what do you have in mind? I'm going to play for a team currently viewed as a strong contender. I mean, yeah, he like you said, he really wants to win. That's probably his main goal. Just be ready to give it out. Just be ready to give it your best for whomever puts their trust in you. God damn, I can't read that.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Oh, the Oakland Athletics.
Continuing our
Also,
MLB draft,
it's kind of weird that your phone just kind of popped up with the team you got drafted by.
We mentioned before the break, there was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This
is coming from the guy that thinks chewing gum and walking at the same time is hard. At 18!
Had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, you know, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
Minor league manager checks in with one of his players.
They talking about
to discuss
me?
a launch plan for the young man's development.
Club is intrigued by your potential as a two-way player, Gordon. I'm game. Let's try it. Where do you see yourself playing in the field? Somewhere in the infield for sure. I know the position I'm thinking. I'm thinking second. The reason I'd pick second here is because you still, worry about the fielding, but you don't have to worry about arm strength, right? You worry about accuracy and the reaction time and fielding, whatever. But you don't have to worry about the strength. And I think it takes away one of the things that you need to know. Sure, you'll gain it as you go along, but at the end of the day, I think second base is probably the easiest to play. So I always pick second base. We'll give you one game on the mound and a couple in the field, and then we'll touch base again.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Very intense expression at the end of that.
I'm gonna have my eye on him.
All right, we're in the clubhouse. This is completely it's kind of similar, but it's very different. I'll have to kind of get used to it. First off, we need to go to settings and make sure our settings are set. So we are on the Athletics, a team that, I would consider like contender in real life, sure, but and it will be a show? I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to get, wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Go back. We got Ben Gelman right here. He's also the podcast guy? Oh, okay. We're listed as a starting pitcher, but if anything, right, I'm going to fade towards being a hitter, but I wouldn't mind pitching as well in this. It really comes down to just how I feel. I actually didn't show you his fancy-ass batting stance. As you can see, very wide, very loose, ready to just rip bombs. So one of the new things that they added this year is a loadout. And I'm not, wait, what the hell? Why am I wearing a Cardinals jersey? I'm definitely not on the Cardinals. But anyway, one of the new things they added was loadouts, and I'm not sure how this is going to work. And then I think you can probably get better stuff as you go along. So I'll probably just go ahead and create a couple of these that I'm going to use to start off. Okay, for now, I just went ahead and made a couple, or made three. A couple for hitting, power, and then power. Shit. The power one will add also contact and speed. Normal will add speed and then extra power. Just depending on how I feel, depending on what we want to go with. And then pitching, I use the filthy because it gives me better stamina, which is kind of weird. But this one gave me better stamina. I added break and velocity because it's the only two I have. Like I said, it will change as we go along, and we'll figure that out, like I said, as we go along. I'd say we go with show off that stance, boy. Again, with the loadouts and the way this is going, I'm not really sure how this is going to play out. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop into our next game, I guess. That does not my pitches. Thank God I can actually decide. I kind of like these new pitches. I want to add pitches on. I'd rather do a slider than a curveball, though. I'm actually going with a slurve as my third. I actually like the slurve better than the slider and the curve. You add them together, it's perfect. So, slurve will be my third pitch. And I think it's a good set of pitches to start off with. And then, tertiary pitch with the slurve. Yeah, we'll do that one. Got me playing second base in our first game. We're gonna start off with power. Like I said, I think that's probably my best. Like, so we just have to wait to see what kind of different perks we get or something. I'm batting fourth already. What? Oh, look at that stance. That's ripped. Oh. I got it. I got it. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Jesus. Oh. Oh my God. Slide. We still don't have a hit.
And is number 24.
Please call me Gordon. Oh, that's ripped. Yes. You better be going 3, right? All right. Good shit. Said I've been ripping the ball all day. I finally got one over. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I mean, hell, if I could ever get a hit in AA, I think I could say I made it. Come on, Mike, you gotta do something here. We're second and third, only one away. You gotta drive one in. Oh, you can't do that, man. Come on. Come on, Jonah. Get something. Hey. Yes. Oh, Coach, I'm going. Coach, I told you I'm going. Don't know how fast this guy is. What? Well, I still scored, so it's fine. Oh, it's got to be the Rangers. Josh Young is a Ranger. That's 2, baby. Oh, no. At least get 1. Oh, good out. You guys like my glove? Oh, right down the middle. He's just gorgeous. Look at that. His chin goes right through his arm. Oh, come on. Get up, baby, get up! Oh. That's going to be 3. Come on! Oh, God! It was close. Alright, Mikey. Don't fuck up again. Okay. Jonah, let's go. Oh. Edwin Diaz. You're a pitcher. No. Oh, did he catch that? Oh, he didn't. Oh, but I was already back at that point. So we'll get to learn some of these people more as we go along. And that's not good. Yes, Ray! Yes, Ray! Oh, that's going to score 2, maybe 3. Yes, sir. Get in here. Get down! Wow, you guys just aren't going to help him? Come on. Come on. Cool. I'm in legend now. Oh! I just missed that one. I can tell you right now that's not getting out. First game of our career. We get the dub. So, that's pretty big. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so we got a couple of things here. We can get... I think I need a batting glove. So I'll go with a batting glove because I don't have one of those. And then, ooh, these are silver. I don't really care about fielding that much. And this decreases the power. So, give me break 5. I like that. Oh, I get 2 of them. I mean, I might as well take control 7 then. I don't know. Sure. Honestly, just keep the fucking break. Let's just be as filthy as we can, honestly. So, we can go ahead into our next game. I'm not sure what's the goal here is, but we can go and play it.
We hear all the time from people around the game that AA is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think when you think back to some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double A because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was defensively, offensively. Just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
Gordon Porlov coming to the plate. Oh man, I thought I was on it. Wow, you look so sad, Hans. The hell?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh! Oh, it's a base hit. I thought it would have been more.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the 1-2. Smoked on the ground in the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Let's see what my speed's at, because I don't even know what it's at, like, at all. Wow, that looked like a fucking knuckle or something. That no spin. Oh my god! Some slow-ass pitches, dude. Give me all these fielding stats, baby.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking.
Oh, I got under it.
After this one.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch.
Big run scoring opportunity right here.
He's set and the pitch. And the slider is low.
Oh! You gotta be shitting me with that. Oh, a hanging, breaking ball, and it's just a ground out. Oh, we got the win. Look at that. Let's try out this loadout. I want to try out the normal loadout.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not getting it. Oh, I'm more of a contact hitter this game. It's weird how that changes. Oh, get down. Get down! Oh my god. Yeah, I like having more power, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, sir, I'll take that.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. The 3-1 shoots this down the field line.
Yes, sir.
And this will get over the
oh.
So just the one turned on down the line.
Yes.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was neat.
Nasty
diving out of his zone.
Yeah, I like the power loadout much more. We are pitching in this one. Yes, sir. This is what I wanted to actually do. I wanted to try out pitching. So I don't know if I like the loadout system, right? Like it's fine for the game, but I kind of like the system they already had. Same spot! We got our first strikeout here. We laid off.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a
3
change.
They do have dynamic challenges.
It's nearly in pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh no! Well, that's not a good start. Hey, I can still retire the side in order. Oh, okay. I would have gotten that. Look at me using my big brain. I was backing up third baseman. Wow, I am struggling. Oh. Not a good first start for Gordon. Oh, no. Hung it. That's a beauty. Yes. All right, let's get out of this inning right here. Are you shitting me right now? Oh my God. I am disappointed. Oh! So glad you swung at that. Yeah. Woo. First strikeout. Yay. Oh, please catch that. Yes. I got out of the first inning, boys. Oh. Maybe I'll just be a hitter.
Now at the plate, Kyle Blake. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Who the hell uploaded?
Tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
I need a fourth pitch. I'm gonna be honest. I need like a inside moving fastball, like a two-seamer or a sinker or something, dude.
Swing and he rockets this one down.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know where I'm going. Just gonna run in circles. Oh! Thank you! Thanks, my good friends.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Ooh! That serve is still nasty. Alright, don't hit him. Oh, wow.
Old school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there. Kind of
Alright, I'm about to say, if that's not an out.
if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Throw gets him 2 down. So the line.
Alright, I'm starting to reel it in here.
Julio Pablo Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first out.
Ugh.
No strikes to count.
To be fair, this dude is shrinking the zone right now. Can we switch pitcher? I'm just saying. That would be really fun. Oh, although it'd be very confusing when you have a switch pitcher going against a switch hitter. Actually, it's kind of a paradox, honestly. Blow it up your ass. Oh, okay. Please catch. Okay, I was about to say, if you don't catch that, fuck you. Oh my God, it's gonna be a fucking bloop. Bloop base hits are the worst. 2. Turn 2, baby. Yes, got out of the inning. Let's go.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's that chin, man. Gives him extra. Shoo! Gives him some extra power to his pitching. Beauty. Oh! Come on! Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, thank God. Whew, gave me a fucking heart attack. I thought that thing was down for sure. Dude, if I'm getting those calls, man, this is a whole different ball game. And right here. Oh. Why did you? You're doing so good. It was like perfect spot. Well, it was an okay spot. Perfect spot on the changeup, and then you. Oh. Oh, that's it for me. Parker Dungy. All right. That's just it for me. Did we get the win? We got the win. Did I get the win? Did you pitch 4, 5 innings? How many did you pitch? I can't remember. I did. Wait. No, I didn't. Oh, come on, man.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
John Kent, baby. He's back and better than ever. I think pitching and hitting are going to be most fun. Obviously, I think we can change as we go along. I hope. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just try to do this. I'm going to just be pitching every 5 days. Like I said, that's just an introduction to the ball player. Like I said, I haven't really gone super into it, and I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I just kind of wanted to get the guy set up. I kind of wanted to go through the beginning of the story, see what team I was going to be on, and get a little bit of gameplay in there. I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and wrap things up here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, this is Lucas, signing off, and I'll see you guys later.